Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. This
Hmm.
time we're taking our taste buds on a trip to Italy
Oh,
to
nice.
explore something truly unique.
Okay.
Chinotto Soda. You
Interesting.
might be thinking soda.
Yeah.
That's pretty basic.
Right.
But trust me, this isn't your typical sugary fizz.
Okay.
Chinotto has a history and a flavor profile that's way more complex
I
than you
see.
might expect.
Mm.
It's bittersweet, citrusy,
Okay.
and some even compare it to drinks like Campari or tonic water, but with a fruitier edge.
Wow, that
We're going to
paints.
unpack all of that,
All right.
uncover what makes Chinotto so special,
Okay.
and of course tell you where to find it and how to best enjoy it.
What's fascinating about Chinotto is that it starts with this small, dark citrus fruit,
Hmm.
also called Chinotto, grown
Right.
primarily in Italy.
Okay.
And it's not as tart as a lemon or as sweet as an orange.
Interesting.
Instead, it has these slightly herbal and almost caramelized notes.
Okay.
And that's what gives the soda its distinctive character.
I'll see.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
You know how cola is sweet and straightforward,
Uh-huh.
and lemonade is tart and refreshing?
Yeah.
Well, Chinotto is like their worldly cousin
Okay.
who has traveled the globe,
Uh-huh.
bringing back hints of spice and a touch of mystery.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued.
Yeah,
So we're talking sophisticated, but in a bubbly, refreshing format.
right.
You mentioned Campari before.
Yeah.
Is it similar to that?
It does have that bittersweet complexity,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely a more mellow and rounded than something like Campari. You get those herbal, almost earthy notes,
Mm-hmm.
but they're balanced by a citrusy sweetness
I see.
that makes it surprisingly versatile.
All right. I'm sold on the flavor profile.
Good.
But now I'm curious about the history.
Oh, right.
Where did this unique drink even come from?
The story actually starts in China.
Hmm.
The Chinotto fruit itself was brought to Italy from China
Okay.
back in the 19th century,
Interesting.
hence the name.
Right.
But initially, Italians weren't making soda with it.
Oh.
Instead, they used it for things like jams and marmalades,
Mhm.
which makes sense given those unique flavors.
So when did someone have the brilliant idea to turn this fruit into a soda?
It seems that the idea to transform Chinotto into a fizzy drink
Mhm.
came a bit later.
Okay.
By the mid-20th century,
Yeah.
Chinotto soda was a staple in Italian cafes and bars.
I see.
Interestingly, it was often enjoyed as a non-alcoholic alternative to bitters, like Aperol.
It's fascinating how Chinotto filled that cultural niche.
Yeah,
A non-alcoholic option that wasn't just juice,
right.
but something with complexity and character.
Exactly.
It really speaks to a culture that values taste and sophistication, even in everyday moments.
I agree.
But okay,
Yeah,
knowing this rich history makes me want to try it.
I bet.
Where can we find this elusive beverage, especially in the U.S.?
You might need to do a bit of hunting,
Okay.
but it's definitely worth it.
All right.
Italian specialty stores are a great place to start, as
Uh-huh.
they often carry a good selection of imported sodas.
What about gourmet markets?
Yes,
I feel like those are becoming more common.
those are another excellent option.
Okay.
Gourmet markets tend to carry more unique and artisanal products,
Right.
so you might have better luck finding different brands of Chinotto there.
Now, for those of us who don't have easy access to those kinds of stores, are there any other options?
Don't worry, you're not out of luck.
Okay.
Even some larger supermarkets are starting to carry Chinotto.
Really?
Usually brands like San Pellegrino and Peroni.
I see.
So it's worth checking the international aisle
Uh-huh.
or specialty beverage section.
Right.
And of course, there's always online shopping.
Right. Online retailers like Amazon are a treasure trove for finding unique food and drinks.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, there are always those online Italian food vendors.
Exactly.
They might carry Chinottos to complement their culinary offerings.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
You can often find smaller artisanal producers through those vendors. So
Right.
no matter where you live or how you prefer to shop, there's a good chance you can track down some Chinotto.
Awesome.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about how to best enjoy this Italian gem.
Okay.
Well, we found it.
Right.
There are a few things that can really elevate the Chinotto experience.
Okay, let's dive into that. I'm all about maximizing flavor and presentation.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing to remember when serving Chinottos?
Just like most sodas, serving it ice cold is key.
Okay.
That chill really brings out the refreshing quality of the drink and helps to balance those complex flavors.
So we're going for that crisp, invigorating feeling.
Exactly.
Any other serving suggestions?
Absolutely.
I'm always a fan of adding a little something extra.
A simple slice of orange or lemon
Okay.
not only enhances the visual appeal, but also adds a bright citrus note that complements the existing flavors beautifully.
I love that it's not just about taste, but also about creating a whole sensory experience.
Right.
Now, I'm curious about food pairings. We talked about Chinotto's bittersweet profile.
Uh-huh.
What kind of dishes would complement those flavors?
Chinotto is a fantastic match for rich Italian dishes.
Okay.
Think pizza,
Mm-hmm.
pasta with creamy sauces,
Okay.
or even grilled seafood.
Interesting.
That slight bitterness helps to cut through the richness,
I see.
creating a beautiful balance
Uh-huh.
and cleansing your palate between bites.
So it's like a more sophisticated palate cleanser than, say, a sip of water.
Yeah, exactly.
It actually adds to the overall flavor profile of the meal.
Exactly, and it allows you to fully savor each bite without feeling overwhelmed by richness.
Okay.
Another classic pairing is a charcuterie board with aged cheeses and prosciutto.
Oh, nice.
The saltiness of the meats and cheeses plays off the bittersweet notes of the Chinotto beautifully.
Now, for those of us who like to get a little creative with our drinks,
Sure.
do you think Chinotto could be used as a mixer in cocktails?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Its unique flavor profile makes it a surprisingly versatile cocktail ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
A classic and simple combination is Chinotto with gin or rum.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What is it about those spirits that work so well with Chinotto?
The botanicals in gin,
Okay.
especially those with citrus notes,
Mm-hmm.
really complement the herbal and citrusy character of Chinotto.
Hmm.
And for rum, the sweetness of the rum finds a perfect counterpoint in the bittersweet notes of the soda.
I see.
Imagine the herbal notes of gin playing off the bittersweet citrus of Chinotto, or the rich sweetness of rum finding a perfect counterpoint. It's like a mini vacation in a glass.
Those combinations sound incredibly refreshing.
Yeah.
Any suggestions for garnishing a Chinotto cocktail?
A sprig of rosemary is always a nice touch.
Okay.
It adds a fragrant and elegant element that complements the herbal notes in both the Chinotto and gin.
Mm-hmm.
A lemon twist would also be a classic choice.
So we've covered Chinotto's being delicious on its own,
Yeah.
a perfect companion to rich foods,
Mm-hmm.
and even adaptable for cocktails.
Right.
But what else makes this drink stand out?
Hmm.
Why should someone who's never tried it before go on the hunt for a bottle?
What's truly captivating about Chinotto is that it offers a taste of Italian tradition.
Okay.
It's a drink with history, with character.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your mass-produced, overly sweet beverage. It's
Right.
something special, something with depth.
It sounds like Chinotto is more than just a drink.
Yeah.
It's an experience,
Uh-huh.
a way to connect with Italian culture,
For sure.
and appreciate a truly unique flavor.
Precisely. And for those who appreciate craft sodas
Right.
and are looking for something
Yeah.
beyond the usual cola or lemonade,
Mhm.
Chinotto is a real gem.
So to recap, we've learned that Chinotto is a refreshing alternative
Yes.
to typical soda flavors,
Right.
a delicious way to connect with Italian culture,
Mm-hmm.
and an impressive choice for those who appreciate artisanal beverages.
Mhm.
It's delicious on its own.
Yeah,
Pairs well with food,
absolutely.
and could even be used in cocktails.
That's right.
What more could you ask for?
It really does tick all the boxes. I
Yeah.
think anyone who enjoys exploring new flavors
Mm-hmm.
and expanding their palate
Right.
would find Chinotto worth seeking out.
Well, there you have it, folks. Chinotto Soda, a taste of Italian tradition, a refreshing sip of history, and a guaranteed conversation starter.
Absolutely.
We hope this deep dive has inspired you to go on a little Chinotto adventure of your own.
And remember, it's all about exploration and discovery.
Yeah.
If you find an amazing Chinotto cocktail recipe
Oh, yeah.
or discover a brand you love,
Mm-hmm.
we want to hear about it.
Exactly. Connect with us on social media or visit our blog website,
That's right.
www.eteveryslice.com, for more food adventures recipes and to share your Chinotto experiences.
So cheers to trying new things and expanding our flavor
No.
horizons.